Welcome back to another behind the scenes video. As you can see, we've just finished shooting handover video. That's going to be separate somewhere here or there, but we need to move forward and we need to visit two more places, Pull&Vale and Hendra. So that's the current jobs. This is already finished. We'll have a separate video for that, but anyway, the next stop is Pull&Vale. Let's go. Anyway, change of plan. So we're not gonna go to Pull&Vale because we have a high traffic here. Look at this, like it's too far. So we're supposed to go to Pull&Vale, but it's gonna take us more than an hour to get there. So change of plan, we're gonna go to Clayfield. Even Clayfield is supposed to be 10 minutes, but it's 24. So we're gonna go to Clayfield because it's an old apartment block with very, very bad level. So we're doing level already, like second day there, before we start laying any flooring. In the meantime, while we sit in a very bad traffic, I'll give you some tips and tricks. And today, tips and trick will be cleaning. So any floor cleaner from Bunnings will work fine. Only have a look that it says timber floor cleaner. So you can use that for any flooring. So that means there's no harsh chemicals and you can use it for any surface. Timber floor, tiles, and so on and so on. Because again, when it's freshly laid flooring, sometimes you can see like a footprints, installation marks that kind of won't wash away with one wash. So it's because it's freshly laid flooring, and from the factory it's got that like a wax layer, protective layer, so it will wash itself away within, let's say, 3-5 washes. So if you're cleaning your brand new floors and then it's still dirty, just give it some time. It will get cleaner and cleaner every time you clean your floors. But again, just a microfiber damp mop, timber floor cleaner, and you'll be fine. Another tips and tricks for you. When you're shopping around for apartment and you see a building like this, like a brick building, very old, brace and prepare for a lot of spendings in terms of floor preparation, because usually these ones are very, very bad. We'll go now upstairs and I'll show you how is it actually looking. Let's go. Let's have a look. So obviously this is an apartment, a very old apartment. Let's go in. See, they have like an old vinyl. We almost removed that old vinyl, but still a couple meters to do. So there's a lot of top-ups, a lot of leveling, self-leveling over this. Again, another good sign, if it's a brick wall, the skirtings will be double cost to install, because again, we can't nail them, we have to screw them, which is gonna take us double time for the installation. So usually buildings like this, quotes are double, because a floor preparation, look at, like, I won't go more than that, but look at it's still drying, because it's kind of up and down. It's like, obviously underlay, as we know that any apartment block needs an approval for underlay. So same one as in the previous BTS videos, same 3 mil. That's a 95% jobs we do. 3 mil is enough for flooring we do. But this one is quite ready, so we might start from the main one. But I just wanted to show you the complexity of this job. It's kind of not huge. We'll just go in here a little bit. Just don't step. See, it's done in kind of a multiple stages. So you just, what we've done here, we've removed old flooring, removed old skirting boards. We've grinded as much as we can. Then we started to top up with self-leveling. So we've done it day one. So see the grinding spots. So we've done the grinding. We've checked the level, not good again. So we've top up again. So that will dry till tomorrow. We'll check before we lay, we check again. If we need to, we can grind. and then we can lay all this. It's a big of a job, and that's like, you see, oh, that's like a 2-bedroom apartment, like it shouldn't cost you much, but brick walls, very bad level, because of the when it was built, they didn't care about leveling. Usually this kind of areas, either they carpeted or with the vinyl that you saw on the entry. So a lot of spendings here to make it look good. So again, it's plus the approvals and so on. It's, yeah, it is what it is. Just wanted to show you with the buildings like this where the money goes. So a lot of floor prep, maybe like almost the same amount as actual flooring for the prep, but it's part of the game, so there's not much we can do here. See it's all drying down there. Here, small area, but big job in terms of preparation. Anyway, I'll go downstairs and help boys bring timber up. Again, no lift, 3rd floor. Anyway, just a little bit. Don't go to a gym today, but let's get this rolling. Okay, I'll help boys bring the flooring up. See, they said, oh, you're here, why not? So I'll give them a hand, because I know 3rd floor. Anyway, good exercise. Each box is about 20 kilos. That's a standard one. To whatever flooring you order, it's about 19 to 21 kilos per box. So, but no lift, 3rd floor, let's do it. We usually lay them upside down, so then for the installer will be a lot easier to open. So another hack for you, when you're doing it yourself, get them upside down, easier to, so you don't have to turn them around or start cutting them. Anyway, that's not even half. Whew. All right, done and dusted. So a little bit of exercise and a little bit of help in my boys. All done. Okay, that's it for this one, and yeah, that should take us, if that should be dry tomorrow, we start laying, and 2 days to lay, so yeah, another 2 days we need to finish that job. But let's go to Hendra, next suburb here. That's a lot bigger job and different material. Let's go and check it out. We in Hendra, so obviously, as you can see, the new old floor, old pine, and builder installed new pine. See how different that will look. So now downstairs we're going this type of floor, already engineered timber flooring, which is stained from the factory. So floor sanders, what they're doing now is they're just getting rid of this coating, so that's been stained. So as you can see, old flooring still got some stain on top, and back to raw pine. So now what they do upstairs here is they're gonna send it back to raw timber and then trying to stain to this color, because we're going downstairs, so we're installing downstairs ground floor with this. That's why I have this sample here. So then floor sanders can stain and try and get as close as possible to this color. This is a old stained pine. This is new raw pine. See how like it's day and night. And sometimes it's hard for me to explain to clients that, okay, do you want to match with the color with this, or you want to match with the color with something like this? because of we're going new extension, this will never look like this. You can't stain them, so it's all nice and equal. Like with this color, possible, but any lighter ones, you'll see the difference. So the darker you go, the more it will blend. So that's why we choose one of the darkest color, so they can stain freshly sanded floor and freshly laid floor to this, to match it. That's the only way. If you want old versus new, this is another pre-finished floor. That's the only way to do it. So just have a look. See, you have even 3 different colors here: new pine, old pine stained. So see, this one just been coated. So if you coat this one, that will be that color. The only way, as I said, is just to sand it back to bare timber and go very dark floor. That way, at least, it will look okay. Yeah, anyway, let's go down. Solid hardwood flooring on the stairs. So again, the floor sanders, they will try and stain it to this color. Again, quite hard job, because that's pine. That's very soft compared to hardwood. So you might need 2 coats of stain here compared to the pine, because pine does suck a lot of stain to the timber, especially the old one. So it's going to be a very big challenge to stain old, new and hardwood to have same color to match food with the downstairs. But again, if we have a chance, next week probably we'll pop in again, or maybe a couple weeks, because that staining takes a long time. So in a few weeks time, just give us a follow, whatever needs to be done, so you're aware of new BTS's videos. But let's go downstairs, have a look what we've done so far in the downstairs area here. So as you can see, all this been grinded. That's new floor, new level, new ground floor. Builder did a good job. They did pre-cut, tacked skirting boards, so then we can now easily install flooring with required expansion gap. And obviously this skirting board is 18 mil thick, so we're gonna leave like 15 mil gap. The bigger the better. And then that skirting board will just, builder will just drop it down, nail it, get the painters here, gap fill top, nail holes, give it coat of paint, and you're done. Pretty much the beauty of the engineered timber floor is that pre-finished always looks equal. It's like, I mean, in terms of the color, it's like very consistent. The upstairs, it's gonna be a big challenge. You need to be very experienced to say yes to that job upstairs, to try and stain 3 different flooring together to look like this. We'll check on them. We're not doing upstairs. That's not part of our job. We're doing just downstairs the installation, but the floor sanders, different company, they're doing that staining. I said no to that, because I know that most likely there will be difference, and client might say, oof, doesn't look good, so I'll better not do the job than have an argument with the clients later down the track. So far, as you can see, the blue thing is the moisture barrier. It's like a liquid glass, roll-on liquid glass. That's a must for any flooring to go over. So we grind, we put a roll-on moisture barrier, leave it to dry. Now it's safe to walk, and we're pretty much starting flooring here. Yeah, that's so far. Not much prep here, as in apartment, the building, that brick building apartment. Here's just a little grind here and there, because again, builder did a good job in terms of pouring slab here, so not much prep, and yeah, we're good to go. So not much else here to say, but yeah, we check on them early next week and see progress video and photos, and see how they're going with upstairs. All right. Let's wrap it up. So we visited, we wanted to go to Pull&Well, but there was a high traffic, over an hour to go. tomorrow, I'll go there tomorrow without the cameras. And so then we visited the clay field. I showed you that floor level. Again, as I said, the floor level, floor preparation and bits and pieces can cost you as much as the floor installation with the flooring. So that's why it's kind of when you see that kind of old buildings, always prepare yourself for spending more than usual. And obviously that one here with the sanding and polishing, as I said, we're doing just the ground floor. Upstairs, I'll be checking that out, see if because they have a experienced guys up there sanding, so hopefully they can get it done and finish it nicely. But I'm interested to see how it's gonna come up. 3 different timbers, old pine, new pine, and hardwood flooring, to match it consistently with that kind of a dark brown color. I said no to this job. I said to the builder, sorry, like, first of all, my sander is booked out for a couple months up front, and we don't really do staining because of there's always can be a problem with the staining. So I said, sorry, first of all, we don't have time. We can't fit you in within your preferred times. I'm not confident doing that job. I'll better not to do it rather than take it and then have argument with the client, with the builder. Like, it's not worth it. Like my or our company politics is like, take the job that you are confident doing and finishing. If you're not confident, like 5%, 9, or even 1%, if you think that it's not gonna come up well, better say, sorry, we can't take that job. So and that way you do the good job, everyone likes it, and you're minimizing the arguments with the clients. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. Comment below if you want to see more, or if you have any questions, just ask me about staining. I can do a separate video for that. But so far so good. That is what, 3 o'clock now, so we're going back to the office. And like, subscribe. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you at the next one.